Right, so let's check out Bizarre Bub. I've never watched their content before. Apparently we've got Scary Compilation version 82, or I guess like video 82. 20 minutes long, should be okay. Listen, I love a good ghost video. Let's see if we can prove it wrong. If we can't prove it wrong, then we're only left with truth. That's the way I like to approach like ghost stuff. I like to prove it wrong. If there's nothing that can be proved wrong, then clearly it's only truth. Sam had way too many experiences, especially in Haikyuu, to not believe. Exactly, man. Exactly. It's kind of hard not to believe and only believe in circumstance when you've just experienced so much stuff. Don't forget X-Files. Oh my god, not the X-Files song. Alright, chat, let's give this a go. I'm going to crank up the volume a little bit because I feel like the last one maybe was a little bit too quiet as well. Let's get into it.
It's late at night when a girl named Pershka records a video in her kitchen. The purpose of the video is to show an ice machine that she recently purchased, as there's something about it that creeps her out.
Oh, that's cute.
The ice maker, according to her, makes a very strange noise during the late hours of the night. So one night, as the ice machine makes its unusual noise, Pershka heads over to the kitchen to record the sound. But as she records this video, something pretty creepy is caught on camera.
What?
What was supposed to be a short, random video turned out to be a terrifying clip that Pershka has recently taken down for unknown reasons. She didn't say why she took down the clip, but it seems that the video itself says it all. Have a look.
Okay, what am I seeing? No, don't like that. Oh, I don't know if that could be trick of light, but I don't think I like that. I did not like that. That's a little girl. That was a little girl. I do not like that. Oh god. Do you like fantasy stories that have something dark behind it? Oh yeah, Berserk is great. Berserk's a good example of that.
Like a scene out of a horror movie,
Yeah.
Pershka walks into the kitchen and captures for just a split second the figure of a little girl.
Oh, I don't
Even
like that.
creepier is
I
that
don't
whoever
like
this
that.
just disappears as soon as the lights turn on. It's for this reason that viewers believe she had taken down the clip, as otherwise it would continue to remind her of this disturbing incident.
Oh, hell
Whatever
no.
was captured has left her extremely
Brother, I'm
unsettled.
moving out the next
Even
day.
though this video was taken a few years
moving
ago,
out.
it is still unknown as to whether or not Pershka had captured something paranormal on camera.
I am gone.
In the early 2000s, there used to be an abandoned asylum in Massachusetts
Oh, I
known
know
as
this
Denver
one.
State Hospital.
Yeah.
Before shutting down in 1992, the asylum had an estimate of 3,000 patients, all of whom were severely mentally ill.
Wasn't this the same one? Like, I've seen a lot of ghost hunters go to these places, especially on the East Coast in America, because a lot of these asylums at one point in their history date back to when they were used as what's the word? I don't know. Hospitals? Is it a hospital that I want to say? You know when they had cowpox, smallpox, typhoid, something like that, right? I had a major outbreak. They would send them to these like empty asylum buildings and try and like, how can I say, try to have like a lockdown situation. And that's why some of these are so haunted, right? So I don't know if this is the same building or not. Gonna make the kitchen rain with rock salt.
treated. Nurses who used to work here recall seeing horrifying things that continue to haunt them to this day. From patients walking around in their own filth due to a lack of basic hygiene, to patients receiving forced lobotomies that would often leave them in a much worse state than
lobotomies
before.
are so messed up.
Employees of the Denver State Hospital are haunted by these terrible memories. However, aside from the past, the asylum is infamous for being extremely creepy. After shutting down in 1992, teens would come here after hearing rumors that the building was haunted. Although this next video wasn't taken by a trespassing teen, it was taken by a curious security guard back in 2000 whose job was to look after the historic building. But little did he know.
Well, he's clearly not doing a good job at looking after it. I mean, look at the bloody state it's in. I know he's a security guard, but at least do some DIY whilst you're on the job, chap. It's falling apart.
He would capture something very strange while exploring the basement of the asylum. Take a look.
Of course it's the basement. It's always the bloody basement. It's always the basement. They quarantine in the sanatoriums? Yeah. Oh, okay. I was looking for something to happen, and I'm just like, what am I missing? No, this is giving backrooms, man. 100% this is giving backrooms. I'm just expecting to see something jump at me.
It's a bit hard to see at first, but as the night guard pans the camera to a room inside the basement, a shadowy figure can be seen
I don't give that credit. No.
moving slowly inside. The guard doesn't notice the figure until much later after rewatching the footage.
Yeah, okay, but it depends on the angle that he was walking, though, because he could have been walking side on whilst just tilting the camera in that direction, right? And it could have just been like the light glistening from him onto like a glass or shiny surface on the inside. It's plausible. It's plausible, but no, I don't feel like this one. I feel like this one might be a bit of a stretch.
Naturally, he was left shaken up
No
after
worries,
seeing
Sam.
what appears to be a slender-looking
Take your
silhouette
time, man.
walking further into the room as if trying to hide from him. Mind you, the basement of this building is completely inaccessible.
Yeah, because if you look at it as well, like the way he... Hold on, let me click here. Give me a second. The way that the guy walks...
The guard doesn't notice the figure until much later after rewatching the footage.
It walks to the left as he is also walking to the left. If the guard was standing still and then the shadow was moving to the left, then okay, it's plausible, like it's believable, more believable. But I don't know. I feel like this is definitely just like a trick of the lights situation.
Naturally, he was left shaken up after seeing what appears to be a slender-looking silhouette walking further into the room as if trying to hide from him. Mind you, the basement of this building is completely inaccessible to outsiders, so there's no way that a trespasser could have been inside. It's no wonder that viewers believe something supernatural was captured.
It's certainly plausible,
but
but I don't know.
Just what exactly was
2000s
caught on
camera trickery.
Whether ghost or not, it remains a mystery as to what was
That
captured.
360p be doing the devil's work.
Now, the following video was submitted to me by someone who has no idea where the video came
Camera
from.
delay, the camera's
Its
holding.
original
Yeah, it
source
could be
is
that as well.
unknown, but despite its mysterious origins, the clip is sufficiently creepy on its own. The video seems to have come from a CCTV camera that was placed in front of a driveway.
Nice.
Everything appears to be normal until you notice the two strangers that are standing outside the owner's home.
Okay.
They come into view as the owner beams them with the car headlights, presumably as an attempt to scare them off. This, however, doesn't work. They're still there, while eerily standing still. It is at this point, though, where things get really creepy.
Okay. Is that head bouncing like crazy, or is that just like a frame issue? Oh, that's weird. That's weird.
In utter disbelief, the property owner sees the two strangers disappear without a trace.
Uh-huh.
Clearly, there had been two individuals standing outside, but somehow
They were very
vanished as
solid,
soon as lights were
yeah.
flashed again. Now, how exactly this happened is something viewers can't seem to explain.
And it can't even be like a trick of the light either on the pole, because there's just too much mass surrounding the size of the pole that even if this pole here was casting an extra shadow onto this, it would only fill up to here, not all the way out here. And then that doesn't even account for the second shadow. This, I don't know how you could explain this. There's like, even if you had like a drain pipe that was maybe smoking, I don't think that would provide the image that you saw, because then it would be like evaporating as it got higher. Whereas that was solid. Like, look, you can differentiate. Look, you've got pant or trousers, shoes, jacket, hair, shadowy face, or maybe a mask. Yeah, I don't see how you could. I don't know. I don't know how you can debunk this one. And you could say, oh, it's like a trick of editing, because look, it's 2020. It's still really recent. You could do like decent editing techniques in 2020. But it's CCTV footage. It's very hard to edit CCTV footage to do that, right? I don't know. I think this one's got legs. I think this is definitely believable. I think like this one's definitely believable. That's why I got a home defense flamethrower. Good old Elon with his boring company made flamethrower.
individual standing outside, but somehow they vanish as soon as the lights are
Yeah,
flashed
I
again.
can't prove this one
Now,
wrong.
how exactly this happened is something viewers
No
can't
idea.
seem to explain.
Genuinely
And with
no
little
idea
info
how
in
to prove this
clip,
one wrong.
The video becomes even more mysterious. If two strangers were seen on camera, then how is it possible that they suddenly disappeared? In the following video, a man is woken up after
Always
hearing
blame the
strange
fishing
noises
wire.
inside his apartment. The man lives alone, so he finds it
Damn,
alarming to
fishing
hear what
wire.
sounds like an intruder inside his home. He quickly grabs his phone and begins to record.
Okay. Dragging sounds and banging.
Strangely, the sound of footsteps can be heard coming from above, as though someone is in the attic. Now, the man in this video is known as Nick Long, and it wasn't until the next morning that he decided to leave from the safety of his room to investigate the attic space.
Oh, you are brave. I would not
He
be going
treads
up there.
carefully as to avoid any physical confrontations.
That's a big attic. My God. Hey, yo, Nick. Forget about the ghost, right? Listen, I've got a business proposition, okay? Find someone who suffers from severe loneliness. Convert this into a whole nother apartment. Like, just have the whole attic converted into an apartment. And advertise it as an apartment looking for a roommate. There's already a person up there. They're just not paying rent. Okay? And that way the person with severe loneliness gets a nice apartment with a new friend. And you, my friend, are making bank. And then you can brainwash yourself into thinking the banging is the new person renting, not the ghost. It's a win-win situation. The only problem might be people leaving and abandoning the contract. So you might have to put like a 2-year lock-in. But it's a good business proposition, my friend. Nope, no one over there.
As Nick looks around and checks every corner,
No one. You
he
can't see
sees
anything.
that no one is there.
Yeah.
Not even traces of a person, such as footprints.
No
can be
animals
found
either.
anywhere.
Couldn't be a
This
raccoon.
was definitely strange. But Nick doesn't really think much of it, since plenty of other strange things have happened before inside his apartment. Though, it would be a few nights later when the strangest encounter happens.
The
Nick is
ring
once again
camera.
woken up by strange
God damn it. No, Wayward. Why did you have to mention the ring camera? I don't know. It just immediately brings me to, you know, the AI made ring camera videos of like Ronaldo knocking on someone's door going 6767 swoo. God damn it.
noises from his attic. Only this time, he decides to check it out as it happens.
Oh, why would you do
Needless
that,
to
mate?
say, what's captured here is pretty spooky.
Spooky.
Watch.
Spooky. Let's do it. We love a bit of spooky. Bro, can you just... Nick, can you just put a shirt on, please, brother? Listen, I'm watching for the ghosts. I don't need to see your nipples, okay? Put the dipples away, please.
And this door has been like opening and closing.
Okay. Oh, no. Oh, I don't like that. And they shut it again. Nah. No.
The door to the attic somehow opens on its own as soon as Nick approaches it. Feeling spooked, Nick is completely unsettled by this incident. It's now apparent that something strange is going on. But as if things couldn't get any more creepy, the following night, Nick is recording his dog when he captures this.
What was it?
What was it?
Bro, that's it. Go on, dog. Investigate. If the dog can see it, you know it's real. Yeah, he's staring right at him. Dog even looks behind like, you seeing this shit? Who's this? Who have you let in the house? Oh, it's in the other room. It's not even in the attic, it's in the other room.
Nick's dog immediately goes on high alert. His dog is sensing something that doesn't appear to be there. It's as though he senses something dangerous. With all that's happened before, Nick believes that something isn't right with his apartment. He believes it might be haunted and thinks that the attic might have something to do with this. Whether ghost or not, he's deeply unsettled by these incidents. Despite living somewhere else now, he can't seem to forget the strange events that have happened there. So then, just what exactly was going on inside Nick's apartment? Like most videos, this one remains a mystery.
Yeah, I feel like that one is believable because there's no way you could argue the fishing wire because he was too far away from the door when the door popped open by itself. And he even reached for the door when it, when it closed back up. Like, I don't know, probably just the air conditioner that opened the attic. I mean, that's plausible. Yeah, it could be. And if it popped the door open and the door stayed open, I definitely 100% agree. But then the door kind of, it shut very unnaturally, like it was being pulled, right? So that's why I'm kind of leaning a little bit towards like, I don't know, there's some fandangling going on. And then the dog as well. The dog's a good thing. This is why I love having like an animal in the house, because they are perceptive, so perceptive to things that we can't see ourselves, right? So I don't know. If I had to put this on a scale out of 10, I would probably say a 7 out of 10 for believability. A 7 out of 10. I'm definitely leaning towards more.
This next video was recorded by a security camera inside an apartment complex. Not much is known about this video, except that it came from this residential building where the little girl and her family reside.
Cool.
The video starts off with footage of the young girl playing by a staircase. Below the stairs
cool hat,
is what
girl.
Appears to be a small room. The little girl can be seen staring at something inside the room, but nothing noticeable can be seen on footage.
Is this like an imaginary friend?
That's what the child's parents initially thought. It was only after watching this video multiple times that the parents were left horrified. Something was actually captured inside this room.
What?
Take a look.
I can't see anything. Stop showing me pixels. Show me something, please. Huh? I mean, she's clearly nervous. Is it a ghost, though? Is it a ghost? It's too pixelated, so you can't see if it's a hand or a face. It could be an animal. I mean, the color scheme kind of links up to a raccoon, and with all the
it
like
now becomes clear as
dirt
to
on the floor,
hesitant to go inside.
It's possible that it could be like a raccoon,
can be seen beckoning to the girl,
or like a possum
or
something.
Seems to come out of nowhere before disappearing into thin air. Even the cat, who later joins the girl, seems unsure about going inside.
Because it's a raccoon.
Whatever this might have been was concerning enough to make them reluctant about entering the space. This mysterious footage, like most videos, has yet to be solved. But until then, you be the judge on what was captured inside this room.
Yeah, okay, right, I'll say this. It's a 9 out of 10 chance that something is there. But I would say it's like a 4 or 5 out of 10, like a 50-50 split, maybe, or a 60-40 split, with it being the lower number, of course, that it's a ghost. I don't know. I feel like this is definitely animal, maybe. I feel like this is probably an animal, because even the cat's confused. The cat's confused like, huh? Whereas if it was like a ghost, normally animals are like glued onto it, right? I don't know. I feel like this is an animal. I feel like this is definitely an animal.
On August 23rd of 2023, George Cruz and his wife had just finished making dinner and were heading towards the living room to eat their meal.
That is the coolest. Listen, brother, I vibe with this. I vibe with this ingenuity. Listen, you don't need to go and spend like $300 on a kitchen or a dining room table. Just go to IKEA and get a pop-up for 10 quid. I vibe with this. Brother, you are living. You are living.
To each other while watching their favorite TV program. As minutes pass, it appears that nothing strange is happening in this footage. But
oh, hold on. Why was the young girl playing by the stairs? Just imagine if she was on high floor, like the parents would wake up the kid falling down. Yeah, exactly. It does bring up questions. trying to remember myself back in my days of being a young kid, I would often, like, look, side note, there was once a situation when I was a toddler, my dad was working and my mum was asleep because me being the terrible kid that I was drained her of all of her fucking energy. It was also the same day that I learned how to open doors. And I managed to open the front door. I went walking in my nappy, in my diaper, and I walked out of the apartment building, and somehow, even as a kid, I had photographic memory. I managed to walk all the way to my friend's house, to which my mother woke up screaming, apparently, and she got a phone call from my friend's mother being like, "You do know your son's here, right?" And my mother apparently was a absolute mental breakdown case. I mean, I don't blame her, bless her. She was so tired and exhausted, and it was also the same day that I learned that doors can open. So I can't put the full blame on the parents because you'd never know. Listen, I was a terrible kid. I was a terrible kid. Oh no. You bought your niece one of these tables? They're convenient, man. Little tables like this are super convenient.
Fast forward to just a few more seconds.
Welcome back, Sam.
And something happens that scares the living daylights out of the couple.
Welcome back, brother.
Prior to this incident, George and his wife had been experiencing strange occurrences inside their house.
Okay.
Before having to document any of these occurrences, they would often wake up in the dead of night and hear faint whispering coming from somewhere inside the house.
Oh no.
But creepiest of all is when the couple would see household items move on their own. Over time, the activity has become so intense that the couple has asked for help from those who specialize in the paranormal. It was recommended that they set up cameras around their home to capture evidence of the so-called paranormal activity, so the couple act accordingly. Weirdly enough, they were also told to get rid of a certain item inside their house. George and his wife.
Yeah, that's a great idea. We've got ghosts and we can hear whispering. Yeah, you know what? Let's keep the antique chair with 666 written on it. Because that's definitely a good idea. Of course, get rid of the...
Own an old rock?
You can tell an old rocking chair made of old materials, and that is literally metal worked into the wood. This is old. This has got some juju on it. You need to get rid of this, brother. That is no bueno.
Rocking chair, and apparently this chair is the source behind all the activity. So the couple does exactly that by selling it.
We're being haunted. We're being haunted. Our chair is possessed. We need to get rid of it. How can we get rid of it? Should we trash it? No. Should we scrap it? No. Let's sell it on Craigslist. We're going to make a profit and make it someone else's problem. That's messed up, man. That's so messed up.
And surprisingly, a buyer has taken an interest in purchasing the chair.
Oh,
the couple
no.
holds onto the chair until the buyer comes over to pick it up sometime next week. But in the meantime, something very strange is captured on their cameras.
Okay, what is it?
No one is home when this is captured.
Starts rocking by itself. It's not the wind, it's not the fan. Yep. Uh-huh. Oh, no, there is a fan in the background. But can that fan produce enough? I don't know. Oh, no. Okay, yeah, no, that's definitely ain't the fan that's doing that. Yeah, and it reacts to body heat. The camera that they're using is the type that reacts to, like, body heat and motion. Actually, no, it seems to be mostly just motion detection. And there's no way you could chicken wire this either. Yeah, you'd need way more than chicken wire. Yeah, nah, this is bad juju. This is bad juju. Whoever bought that chair off of Craigslist, I feel so sorry for them.
Eerily,
that's believable.
The chair begins to rock back and forth before somehow other objects inside the house move on their own. Although terrified by what was captured, the couple is glad they had caught this. They can now show this video to those who've doubted their claims.
Oh,
however,
God.
This wouldn't be the only footage they'd be showing, because as of recent, more activity has been caught on camera. Not long after this video, the following incident was captured. Take a look.
Okay, hit me with it. Let's go. Was it just a one-off? Was it just a one-off? Ooh. No, okay, never mind. I'm grabbing at straws. Let me guess, chair starts rocking. 3, 2, 1. Oh. Okay.
Now, moments before an object falls down, the camera pans over to the shelf as though sensing movement in that area. What's weird about this, though, is that it sensed it before the DVD case had fallen on its own. Now, one could say that the camera picked up movement from the TV, but if that were so, then the camera would have already moved earlier, given that there were things moving on the screen way before the camera had moved.
Exactly. And I'm pretty sure that the camera can detect like forceful movement versus reflective movement, because again, when these guys were walking in from the doorway from the kitchen, her reflection was on the mirror up here. And if it was that sensitive to like shiny surfaces, it would have immediately locked onto her reflection, but it didn't. So it's definitely not that. 100% it's not that. And I don't know, the ghost gives me the vibe of, so you're going to sit there and eat food and not give me any? Well, you know what? Screw your DVD. Knock it over. Nah, this is definitely bad juju. This is bad juju. There's too many things lining up. That with the 666 engraved into it, nah. This is dodgy. This is cursed. And yeah, I agree with you on this one, Sky. This needs to go. Chair gotta go.
It seems like this was a random occurrence, unless it was sensing something else. The couple continued to document these strange occurrences in the hopes that someone could explain what's happening. Ultimately, their goal is to stop the activity.
Well, then go through with it. You just said that you put it on Craigslist and a brother was interested in buying it. Then sell it. Don't keep it for content. Stop trying to get it so you can make content out of it. Listen, I'm happy to make content out of everything and anything, but I am not making content out of a bad juju demon possessed on my chair. I am leaving that alone. I am not touching that. That is bad juju, and that needs to stay well away from me. Listen. Choose the lighter path. You could sell it and then talk about your experiences. You don't need to have it just to make content. Let it go.
But until then, it seems they'll continue to share more footage of this unusual situation.
Okay, 2, let's go. Top 2.
In the following video,
home stretch.
A man is alone at home when he realizes that the lights in his basement won't turn on. Feeling a bit scared, he walks down into the cellar with caution.
Oh, no. Americans, why? Why do you need cellars, man? Listen, cellars are just... The only cellars that are acceptable are wine cellars and beer cellars, okay? We don't need any other cellars. The only type of cellar that you would need is the bro working down at the market. He's the only cellar you need. The underground cellars, we don't need. They are bad juju. They are bad luck charms. I do not like them. I do not vibe with them. Cellars and attics need to go. I am one for all in the bungalow club. I appreciate a good bungalow. No attic, no space below, no space above. Just give me what I need. Bad juju, man. Bad juju.
It's not the darkness that scares him, but the basement itself. From time to time, noises such as footsteps or the sound of someone walking back and forth can be heard coming from inside. This often happens when no one else is at home. Now, the man had this experience previously, but it was at his job.
The cellar here in America used to act as cisterns.
And oftentimes, after
using
placing
for
a coffin
tornadoes
inside a freshly dug...
I mean... Okay, fair enough. That's fair, I guess. I don't know. I thought I was always under the assumption that like special tornado bunkers were built outside the house and not into the, how can I say, into the house as a cellar, if you get what I mean. I don't know. That was always my impression after watching the tornado film. What was it called? Twister. That was it. That was a good movie. Twister was a really, really good movie.
Grave, he would feel as though someone else was there with him. Although unable to explain this unusual sensation, it would be the following incident that leaves him extremely baffled. The man checks the basement to see why the lights aren't turning on, but he checks carefully because, as he states, he just heard the sound of footsteps walking about as though someone is down there. Be sure to pay close attention, as what was captured wasn't noticed until looking closely.
Okay, how bad is it going to be?
Caught.
How bad is it?
Moment in the basement. And I swear, I keep hearing someone walk. I don't know exactly what it is.
Oh, yeah, no, I saw that. It could have been a reflection, though.
It's kind of creepy. Laundry room still has power. So
It was the shadow in that first room.
But the rest of the basement's power is completely out, which is very strange. I'm not sure.
Does this really count as a cellar? This just looks like a downstairs room, like a downstairs part of the house. Because you've got a kitchen, you've got multiple rooms, you've got a washroom, you've got windows. My understanding of an American cellar was that it was just a concrete building or concreted up part of the building that's underground with no windows, and the only way in or out is a stairway that goes back up to the main house. This does not feel like a cellar. This just feels like the basement level of a house, you know?
What that noise was, but I don't know. I'm home alone right now, so we'll see.
In Twister, that was the old way they used to set up cellars. Oh, right, okay. Oh, that's a nice view.
Nothing back there. I don't know.
That's a really pretty
There's been a lot
view.
of strange things.
I was about to say pretty zoo.
happening.
That's a pretty view.
Now it happens real fast, but in case you missed it,
It's in
if
that
you
first
look
room.
closely as the man pans the camera to the bathroom, you can
That right there. Up, torso, head, shoulder, arm, elbow, slightly human-like colored of the wrist. It could be wearing like a long-sleeved shirt, rolled up type of thing. Come around the other side, you've got shoulder coming down like this, back down to torso. Then you've got the legs down here, and then this is just the background shadow of this shadow. Yep, called it. I feel like it could be a trick of the light, but it seems to stand still when he's walking. So I feel like this one actually has legs. Literally. I feel like this one's believable.
see what appears to be a strange shadow-like figure standing completely still inside a bathtub. It doesn't appear to be moving at all, as if who, or whatever this was, had been entirely stiff. Even creepier is that when the man returns to the bathroom,
It's gone.
the figure is no longer there. Given its strange appearance and sudden disappearance,
And it looks like
the man
it's-
thinks that something supernatural was captured.
Yeah, and it's not even looking at him either, because it looks like it's looking at the wall, and this part here is like the skin part of the back of the head, and it's wearing like a beanie hat. That's the vibe I'm getting. And depending on whereabouts this guy is living, that kind of appearance would make sense, since it would not be uncommon for... You know, I've heard many stories in America of like people breaking into houses and like being squatters into houses and then like shooting up with how can I say, illegal substances and then passing away because of it. So it might have been someone in the basement, how can I say, who had passed away and they're just lingering, right? So that would definitely add up. Probably just the lighting. See, again, I do think the lighting could play a part on it, but if you look at the lighting, it's coming in from the left side. And it's shining this is the camera guy. This is the camera guy's reflection shining into the bathroom. There's nothing in the bath, technically speaking, because when they come back around, it's empty. And it stays still when he pans through. This shadow moves, right? Let's have a look at that.
And sudden disappearance.
never mind, it's a freeze
inside
frame.
bathtub.
Exactly what it is.
Okay. That's fantastic. Great.
It's kind of creepy.
Hello, Mir. Welcome in, buddy.
Has power.
How you
That's
doing,
good.
man? How you doing? Hopefully you're doing good.
But the rest of the basement's power is completely out, which is very strange. I'm not sure
Because if the shadow on the right side moved...
what that noise was, but
Oh, no, I'm wrong. Sorry. No, I take that back. I'm wrong. This wasn't a shadow. This was like a coat on a coat hanger. That's my bad. But look, he's here again in the same place he was just at, and there's no reflection shining through. Odd. It's very odd. I can't explain this one, chat. I can't explain this one. I feel like this is a 7.5 out of 10 for believability. And I feel like if I could explain the lighting issue and like maybe why there would be a shadow, it would be like a 5 out of 10 or a 4 out of 10. But because I can't explain it, I think it's got legs. It's got legs.
I don't know. I'm home alone right now, so
Tired AF? Oh no. Buddy, rest up. Get a
see,
cuppa down you.
guess. Look out back. I don't
Skip
know.
forward a bit.
Now
There we
it
go.
happens real fast, but in case you missed it, If you look closely as the man pans the camera to the bathroom, you can see what appears to be a strange shadow-like figure standing completely still inside a bathtub. It doesn't appear to be moving at all, as if who, or whatever this was, had been entirely stiff.
Ooh,
Even
spooky.
creepier is that when the man returns to the bathroom, the figure is no longer there.
Spooky, spooky.
Given its strange appearance and sudden disappearance, the man thinks that something supernatural was captured. But as always, I'll leave it to you to come up with your
chat, I think maybe I'm too much of a believer for this. I'm sorry. You guys could probably do way better than me at debunking this stuff.
conclusions. Could it be that someone had broken in and quickly hid away from the man?
Yeah, but if
Or
that was the
might
case, you
this
would have
be
heard the
something
movement.
Completely different.
You would have heard the movement if that was someone scurrying to hide.
If you caught something creepy on camera, or if there's any ghost videos you'd like me to check out and include in the next compilation, you can send them over to scaryvideos444@gmail.com. That being said,
Fair enough.
let's get back to the video.
Send in your videos, chat. Send them in.
This next video was taken inside an old restaurant that is currently being renovated. The person recording this doesn't say where exactly this footage was taken, and
Okay.
for good reason. Aside from privacy, this place isn't safe to be in.
Why?
It's not just the construction that makes it unsafe, but rather something else. For just an idea of why that is, the owners of the restaurant are deeply afraid of the strange things that have happened here. Now, the person recording this is someone who I featured in a previous video. They too have been experiencing strange happenings and believe that it won't stop unless they move out from home.
Yeah,
Given
that
their
could be
experience with this
chicken
unusual
wire.
phenomenon,
That one.
They were invited to see this restaurant before it's completely demolished. Although expecting to see something unusual, nothing happens. That is, until much later when they head over to the back of the restaurant. What happens then is terrifying to say the least. This is what they caught.
Come on, hit me. So far, the only mega scary one has been the first one that we saw with the little child next to the ice machine.
Oh, it's cold right here. See that, are we?
Yeah, that's his reflection.
Hello?
Hello, how are you?
I'm going up there. Definitely not going back there.
What's in this place? I'm surprised, bro. This restaurant's got so many
It is
rooms.
really cold right here. What was that?
Oh, that's a weird shadow. Yeah, that's a nah. No. That's him. No. I feel like maybe angle of light. Because it's staying still. It's not peeking round. It's not moving.
I don't think it's happy we're here.
Nah, that's you. That's you.
Oh, my God.
You're paranoid because of the experiences you've had, but that shadow is all you, brother. It's still kind of step back a little bit and then shimmy to the left. Yeah, it's you. It's you. It's your reflection, brother. It's you.
Initially, a strange shadow can be seen peeking from a corner.
It's believable, and especially with all of the paranormal, like all the experiences you would have had up to that point, it would put you on mega high alert. So you would believe it to be something, but with the angle of the light being above you from behind, shining down in that direction towards you, that's going to take you, and then it's going to place your shadow at a far, and it's going to make it smaller. I don't know. I feel like that's him. I feel like that's him. I don't feel like that's. Yeah, this is like a 3 or a 2, I think.
The man, whose name is Win, doesn't notice it until much later.
It
after
is
feeling a
definitely
sudden
much
drop in
darker at
temperature.
first, and it fades,
the room
but
suddenly becomes cold when out of nowhere, the small
don't know.
figure is seen by Win.
I don't know. Yeah,
Upon
I don't
seeing
know.
this,
I don't
he
feel like this
quickly
one's
hides
got legs
away
to
as
it.
if frightened by whatever this was. But as if things couldn't get any creepier,
So when the update drops in a couple of hours, I'm going to be rescuing a teddy bear. Go for it, Mir. Get that damn
Feeling
teddy bear.
extremely unsettled, Win walks out as fast as possible and ends the video there. If the reason for demolishing the restaurant is to get rid of whatever this was, then maybe it's best to completely relocate from this place. But until further info is given to clarify this incident, it seems that we won't know for sure as to who or even what was inside this restaurant. Thanks for watching.
Okay,
I hope you
that was a good
enjoyed.
video. That was fun.
Also, if you haven't already done so, please subscribe and make sure to hit the bell icon so you don't miss any uploads in the future.
Sounds good to me. Right, well, again, for the YouTube peeps, go check out Bizarre Bub. Link will be in the description down below. For Twitch peeps, what do you think? I don't know. That last one, It's literally just him, and this is why you always keep the lights on while you're working. Exactly, because it's the trick of the light. I feel like that last one, out of all of these that we saw in this video, the most believable one for me was this one. This one. No. Don't like that. That's an...
creepier is that whoever this was just disappears as soon as the lights turn on.
Don't like that.
It's for this reason.
That one's the most believable.
Taking down the clip, captured, has left her extremely...
This is the one. This is the one. This, out of all of those that we saw, this is the one that I can't explain. This is the one that has the most substantial, like, things to it. This is the most believable. This is the one that I said no to. Oh, this is bad juju, man. This is bad juju. A child that's not mine, truly scary. Oh, dearie me. We need to try and find some more videos to react to. Hold on, chat. Give me a second. I'm going to quickly go put my kettle on.